session because map testing session is something I came up with like 1.5, 2 years ago. It's open for public. Everyone can play together with me and test the map. You can give your feedback during the test in the chat, and I'll take it with me on my stream. Why did the idea came up? Well, you know, I have a lot of experience in the game, around 10 years now, and I'm a professional for 9 years, so I do have a lot of experience. I know a lot about maps and tracks, not about building, but just about the flow and styles, and I just know a lot about the game, and instead of keeping it for myself, I like to help others, mainly map builders, um, to improve their map building skill and tell them what's good, what's bad, what can be improved. And that's of course all depending on the style you like to build. You have to tell me if it's tag or short tag or RPG or whatever. Just tell me and then I'll take it into account. I mean, if you say it's a tag map and you send me a full speed map, it's wrong, obviously. But well, I just like to help people out with the experience I have so they can improve in this game, especially in map building. But if people have questions about drifting or you know, helping out on a basic level, that's fine as well. I will just answer a lot of stuff. Now that's out of the way. That's the reason why I came up with map testing sessions, and it's open for public because I don't like to be alone. I like to be with other people, so it's open for public. Um, I already did a lot in history, but now we're back. I didn't do map testing sessions for a long time because I was so busy, and now I'm not that busy anymore, so I can do map testing sessions now. How does it work this time? I won't talk about the setup last time because it was quite. It was a lot of administration, keeping track of all the maps. It's very simple. Many people watch on my stream during the map testing sessions, and it would be fun if the guy that's on my stream can immediately see what I think about the map. So, very simple. If you have a map and you are watching right now, you simply send me the track in the chat. And I don't know if I'm gonna pick the first one that sends the link, or I just write your names in a random picker, and I'll make that random picker choose one of the names. I think that's more fair. Now, for example, if Koenz sends me a map, I'll take my own name. So Koenz sends me a map. He's the only one sending me a map. I'm gonna play the map of Koenz on the server. I'm gonna test it, and I'll tell you how it goes. Then I want at least 5 other people sending a map before I'm going back to another map of Koenz. So I like to have variety. I don't like to test tracks only from the same guy on and on and on and on, and people won't like that because their map doesn't get tested. So I like to have as many different people as possible. So it can also be that I'll test your next map after 20 other maps. Just I like to help out everyone and not just one person. So always take that into account. And if the random name picker picks out your name, but I think, well, there are so many others that are that don't have their map tested yet, I probably still choose someone else because, well, he didn't got his map tested yet. If there are subs on the channel, they obviously support me a lot, and subs do have like a position in front that if they want their map tested, I will first test their map. Well, because, well, they sub. I guess it's understandable that if people sub on your channel, they support a lot, and it should be rewarded in some way. And I think this is nice to show. You know, I think it's nice to give them something back in return beside just streaming, because that's why they sub on my channel, because they like my content. I can also do something back for real. So I think it's yeah, highly appreciated. And so subs go in front. And obviously, if a sub will send 2 times a track, I still choose other names as well. Like, it's not always gonna be that sub that's the same sub. That's stupid. If the same subber, so Koenz is subbed on Koenz, and if Koenz sends a map, it still takes 5, 10, 20 maps before I'm gonna choose another sub Koenz map, you know? Okay, so now that's out of the way. Do we have any more interesting stuff to tell? No, so we're gonna use a random picker. That's fine. You can send maps from all styles: tag, full speed, fun speed, RPG, shorter than 5 minutes because I don't want an hour map, as I will upload tomorrow. I got a VOD from yesterday on an RPG map. So RPG shorter than 5 minutes, and just all styles. I don't care. Just send me LOL maps. I'm fine with LOL maps as well. I played every style in my life, so I'm good. Um, so that's considering the styles. How does map testing work? Well, simply join the server. France Nations Cup qualifications. That's how it's called now. Join the server, and I will upload the track on the server. We go to the map. Timer is on 1 hour, just really wide. At start, I will just check the scenery of the track. Why do I check scenery? Well, if you want to use your map for a tournament, some tournaments don't want a lot of scenery or actually want to have scenery. So scenery is quite important, and you don't want scenery to like really block the road if you build a nice tech map. So you have to keep that in mind. So I'm gonna check the scenery for just talking a bit about it, just free camming around. Then I'm gonna drive the map myself, and during the moment I'm driving the track, I'm also like giving my thought about some corners or whatever, and everyone can just join and everyone can say whatever they want about the map. So that's good as well. Yeah, you can send maps from the ESL title pack because then I just play them on the ESL title pack, just everything. Um, And after I tested the track and I set a time and or well a good time. If you want to test the map well, you have to set a good time before knowing the track. So after I set a good time, I'm going to review the track. I'll tell where it can be improved, what is good, what is bad, and give my general opinion together with the people on the server that have their own opinion, of course. And then we go to the next map, or I'm gonna play another game or do something else. So that's how it works. Okie dokie. Um, now, yeah, well, that's that. So we've been through that. So that's the explanation about map testing session. If you like to participate, just get to my stream. You can find the stream link below for the people of YouTube. They're in my the stream link is in my description. Just follow it and check it out. There is no day for map testing sessions, not yet. Um, I'll just do it spontaneously. There are always people on my stream that want their map tested, so that also gives a nice variety. So it's not always the same guys that send their maps, just yeah. So there's not a specific day. I just do it randomly, and the one time you'll be here, and the other time you can watch the VOD on YouTube. I will always announce it on my social media, Facebook page and Twitter can be found below as well. Um, so keep an eye on that, and else just follow my channel and you get a notification if you don't turn notifications off. So that's it. Voila. We're gonna start with the first episode. So I